Hello everybody, and welcome back to Ranger Ruby YouTube channel. Today in this video I'll be going over my letter from Grand Teton National Park. Let's dive right on in. Okay, now, and starting with the one, the only, the letter. Now this letter was really long, so this looks like one page, but as you can see, it continues, and it's like a page and a half. I don't even know where we get this long paper, but it was handwritten and very long, and it had answered all of my questions, and it was so precise, and I just feel sometimes that nothing can beat getting a handwritten letter from a national park. Now, if we look over here, they sent me a letter, and this was with Ranger Gertrude. And the thing about Ranger Gertrude is, in the first park I sent her in, they signed it. And I wasn't sure whether or not I should send her out to more parks, but I did. And it became a thing where every park I went to would either write a little message and sign it, and they would go, "Hi Ranger Gertrude from this national park," and the date. And she would get all these signatures. And eventually, she did not come back from a national park. Rest in peace, Ranger Gertrude, but at least we have some photos of her at Grand Teton National Park to remember her by. And another thing they sent me is the Grand Teton Junior Ranger book. And I always find these really fun, and they can just help you dive into the park. And even without being there, I was able to complete some of the activities. And I always enjoy doing that with a Junior Ranger book. And next here is this, my letter that I wrote. It was a nice long one, and it was to Grand Teton National Park. And then over here are stamps. And I've already told you about stamps, but if you remember last summer, 2017, there was a total solar eclipse that went over the US, and there were several national parks that it went completely over, so there was a total solar eclipse over it. And Grand Teton was one of them, and for each park that had that, you could get a special stamp from the park that you went there to watch the total eclipse. And so this one gives the date and the time that it went over, and it was a special solar eclipse stamp from Grand Teton National Park, and that was super duper cool. And then here, this is similar to Yellowstone National Park, which is really funny because of how close they are, but they sent me an interesting envelope. And it kind of is like the park newspaper that you could mail. And it's kind of like an overview of the park in this super duper cool, like, park newspaper-like thing that they sent me in a letter. And so that is my letter from Grand Teton National Park. If you enjoyed it, give this video a like and comment down below what other national parks you have written to or want to write to, or that you want to see me do a video on. Please click the red subscribe button, and again, give this video a like, and I will see you next video. Bye!